Hello and welcome to the Hawks Nest for exhibition game action for basketball here between the Humber Hawks and the NCAA Division II Davenport Panthers. I'm Andrew Milani. We're here with Brendan Nichols here to commentate on this game. Brendan, what's your take going into this game?
Well, last week we saw the Humber Hawks face off against the Oakland Grizzlies, and let me just say it was a little bit of a wash. I'm expecting a much closer game today. I think that the girls are ready. They're fired up to show what they can do, and we got a strong team, so I'm really looking forward to what they put forward today.
Definitely a tough loss 10 days ago here in this gym against Oakland University, but it's quite the difference between Division I and Division II schools, so should be a good test here for the Humber Hawks here tonight.
Undoubtedly.
We're about ready to get started here. Davenport starting five already taking the court. Humber still going through the game plan with head coach A.J. Sharma here in his 9th season. Very good tenure for him, including 4 straight provincial titles, including 2 national titles in that stretch.
Yeah, he's certainly earned his position here. I feel it's not common to see a coach last as long as he has, and it's simply because he keeps putting wins on the board.
Hard to deny that. When you find success, usually you find ways to stick around. Humber's starting five has found their way to center court, getting ready for the tip-off. Number 50, Jenna Falkenberg, wins the tip-off for Davenport.
I think we can expect her to be a little bit of a thorn in the side of Humber all night. She is quite tall and looks like she knows what she's doing.
Absolutely. She led her team in scoring last year and is quite efficient, scoring 54% of her shots from the field. As she gets the ball, tries to get a shot, and she is fouled. And we'll get the first attempt to earn points here from the line. Davenport having a tough year last year with a 3-17 record, but a whole lot of freshmen this year, so good chance for them to turn the page.
New talent pool, new people to build up. Absolutely, Andrew.
A new program. It was only their 3rd season in Division II, so a little bit of growing pains for them as they get the offensive rebound after Falkenberg misses her 2nd shot. 3-pointer good. Davenport already up 4-0 here. Or excuse me, that will only count as 2 apparently.
Foot on the line, I suppose.
Campbell Johnson with it. That ball gets intercepted. Davenport making their way up the court. Ball gets into Falkenberg. She gets intercepted though. Humber on the fast break. That's Kia Watt, first-year player with it. She passed it off the corner. Shot is up.
Ooh, that was close.
Trickles out. Falkenberg with the rebound. Davenport with a chance to extend this lead here.
Something of note last week is that Humber actually has an incredibly strong defense. Though the score might not reflect that, I think it's one of their assets.
Absolutely. Defensive play is one of the identities of this Humber Hawks team, and they will look to build off that. Disappointing end to the season last year for Humber. Had a strong 18-2 record, but went 2-out, losing both their games in the provincial round. They'll definitely set off a few of those players, and they'll look to start the year fresh and get things going here. Oh, 3-pointer is off. Rebound to Davenport. Fast break opportunity here. Ball to net, but that was thrown out of bounds. That will be Humber ball.
As I said, Humber defense is strong.
Absolutely, taking away that passing lane.
What is that, 3 tries that Davenport's had in a row, and they've got no success off of it?
Good hustle by the Humber defense, just getting back, not giving them anything easy. Kiowa passing it off to Anang. Tries to drive in.
Ooh.
Falkenberg steals that one away, but Campbell Johnson with it. Pass it off. Shot clock running down.
Yeah!
That 3-pointer is good. Humber cuts that lead down to 1. Emily Lang carrying it up the court. Passes it off. Back to McKinnery. Pass it off to Lang, trying to find a lane inside to the hoop. Guarded by Campbell Johnson. Passes off to the corner. Lane cut
A
off.
lot of pressure.
Nice passing there, leads to the basket. Mackenzie Wilkinson with the nice one there. Humber a chance to respond here. And that shot looked like it was deflected. Won't go in. Davenport looking to score here on the fast break. Quarter 3 attempt is up, and that will rim out. Rebounded there by the Hawks. Carried up the court by Anang, trying to find a lane. Good job finding a way through, but that's taken away, but she is fouled. And she will get 2 shots from the line here.
I think Anang is one of those players who will really come into their own over the course of this season. I saw some great hustle last week, and I'm expecting to see some more today.
In her second year, didn't get a lot of playing time last season, but with a lot of major contributors from last season not here anymore, she will get definitely a chance to show what she's all about and possibly a starting job if she plays well enough. First shot is good.
No effort, just went in.
Silky smooth shot. Second attempt is good.
And you'll get the golf clap for me on that one.
Humber cutting this lead back down to 1. Lang with the ball, but foul on the play. Foul will be on Anang. Nelson passes it down. Lang looks for a lane inside into Falkenberg, and she gets the layup.
Falkenberg's continuing to be a problem.
Yeah, we mentioned that at the top. She will be a problem for the Humber Hawks all game long. And Ang looking for a lane.
Oh my God, that was nice.
Nice moves, but blocked by Falkenberg. Lang picking it back up. Deep pass. That's Jones looking for a lane. Passes it off to Falkenberg. Back to Jones. Now will be out of bounds. Hawks ball. Again, this Hawks defense coming up big, not letting this lead get too big and staying in this one, keeping this lead just down to 3.
Yes, but as you and I both know, the more shots you take, the more points you score. So Humber's just going to have to find more opportunities, otherwise they'll just keep it close but never ahead.
Yeah, they're playing with a little bit of fire here that way.
Look at that reach on Falkenberg.
Unable to get, these Humber Hawks just been unable to get anything in inside. Campbell Johnson just hanging on to it, gets the pass away to Anang. Lane is free. That was an offensive foul. That point will not count.
Oh.
Good job there by Davenport player drawing that charge.
Yeah, but
getting both those feet down.
Teach him not to get in the way.
Scout Nelson carrying the ball up the court. Guarded heavily by De Silva. Pass it inside to Lang. Finds a way to the hoop. Unable to get it, but she is fouled on the way there.
Tony Grace of Davenport also appears to be playing very strongly at the moment.
Yeah, she's been very strong here. And she'll get a chance to shoot 2. Falkenberg is off for Davenport, so that could be a big window of opportunity here for the Hawks. Might be able to get a few balls in inside. First shot is good. Davenport lead up to 4 now. Second shot is up and good. Barely touched the net, almost a perfect shot. Campbell Johnson ready to inbound it. She finds Watt. Watt working her way down the court, passes it off.
De Silva.
That's De Silva with it. Back to Watt. De Silva trying to find a way inside.
Ooh.
She does.
Nice finger roll.
Nice finger roll indeed. Lead back down to 3. Humber needs some good defense here.
Nice pump fake.
Yeah, Campbell Johnson bit on that one. Jones passed it inside.
Space.
Oh, not able to get a shot inside, though. Good defense by the Humber Hawks. That three-pointer is way off. Kia Watt with a nice little move, but loses the ball. This could be an easy bucket here. And a good foul to take there. Don't give away that easy bucket. That'll be Elise Skaggs going to the line. Chance for her first 2 points.
And that's why you take fouls. That's why you put on that pressure.
Exactly. There's a difference between good fouls and bad fouls. That was definitely a good foul to take.
I only bad foul.
I only bad foul too, Brendan. First shot is good.
Oh, that was so clean.
Davenport definitely having some good shooters here. Second one clean in as well.
Well, D2 is worth something. Why are you putting your thumb down? I like the taunt.
De Silva over to Watt. Watt at the top of the key looking for a lane. I think she found it. Fouled and won.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful move there by the new recruit, Kia Watt. And she is showing her worth here. Could be a big part of this Humber Hawks team this season. Looking to complete the three-point play here. Shot is up.
And it's good.
And good. Humber getting another substitution in. Campbell Johnson will be off for Angel Muir.
Well, you certainly don't want to wear her out. I think Campbell Johnson is in the running for best player of our team at the moment. So,
absolutely. She did win MVP of this team last season at the awards banquet. As a first-year player, impressed many of us. Davenport working the ball. Trying to find a lane inside. Pass it out to the three-point line. Back to the outside, trying to work the way in.
And that's good.
Good shot by Skaggs. De Silva couldn't quite get in there and get the defense she wanted. And it looks like Humber will take a timeout here as Davenport reestablishes a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Andrew, we're seeing a good defense and we're seeing a close game, but we're seeing a very consistent lead. And if Humber falters their defense for just a little bit, we'll see them get overrun, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is the name of the game here. Is Davenport looks to keep that pressure going, and eventually they're just looking for that chink in the armor and that chance to strike. Humber looks like they're playing on their heels a little bit now and want to find more of an offensive rhythm here of their own. Davenport, not much need to be said here during this timeout. All right, looking like they're finishing up. Humber looking like they're drawing up a couple more plays here, trying to establish a rhythm here. And playing from behind, from Humber's point of view, is a dangerous game. Once in a while, you're going to need, or eventually they're going to need to strike and grab that lead if they want to win this one.
Absolutely.
Playing against the D2 school is a big test here. Kia Watt with the ball being pressured at midcourt. Gets the pass away. Almost stolen. De Silva with it, looking for the corner three. It's up. Hits the side of the backboard. Offensive rebound. That's airballed. Gets it up, and that's in. Angel Muir using her size to her advantage to get that one. Davenport looking for the inside lane. Passes it back out. Three-pointer is up. That'll rim out. Muir with the rebound, pass it over to De Silva. And that's intercepted right into the hands of Tony Grace. Yeah, right place at the right time. And that basket's good by Skaggs. Davenport back up by 4.
It's a difficult philosophy to pitch whether you should play aggressively or not in terms of making those gambling moves because we just got punished for that.
Yeah, it looked like Davenport really putting the pressure on Humber here. Humber maybe trying to force a few passes. Might be better for them just to slow things down here a little bit. Falkenberg back on the court for Davenport. She'll be guarding Muir inside. Now it'll be a turnover. Davenport ball again, trying to maybe force that pass a little too much here. Past Emily Lang inside. Can't get that lane. Back outside Lang. Three-pointer is up and that'll rim out. Nice hustle there by number 4, Scout Nelson.
Oh, good steal.
Not quite. Davenport, good job here taking care of the ball. Three-pointer will not go. Foul called here. That looks like it will be on Scout Nelson. Will be Humber ball. Davenport keeping the pressure up here, even in the full court press. De Silva with it, looking for a screen.
I love the little taunt De Silva does. I'm sure that's to communicate something, but
I think she was looking for a screen there.
Oh!
The three-pointer is good. Humber
by far.
Back within one.
Earning the name.
Madison Jones quickly into the Humber zone. Layup is good. Nice silky move there.
And the deficit continues.
Yep. Back down by 3. Pass inside. Trying to work. Davenport calling for a travel. Won't get it. Or will they? Davenport back with the ball, trying to extend their 3-point lead. Nice steal by Kia Watt. It should be an easy 2 points, and it is. Humber back down by 1. They got to keep the defensive pressure up here. They need a stop here. Nice stop there. That'll be Humber ball. Big chance for Humber to take the lead here.
Absolutely. And recently after that timeout, maybe they came up with a stronger plan because we've been seeing more effective rushes.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that timeout, just not even to draw new plays, just to say, calm down, guys. Stick to the game plan. And it looks like Humber's doing a good job here. Pass to the corner, back up to the point. Looking for the inside pass, can't find it.
Love that you ripped the ball there.
Becker with it, back to Watt.
Oh.
Unable to get it in. That was a deep 3, not an easy shot. Davenport with a chance here to extend the lead.
And they get it.
That one's in. Tony Grace with a nice bucket.
We cannot gain the lead. But we're getting close. That 1 point deficit, it just stares me in the face.
Yep. Staring all of us in the face. Seems like Davenport's just pretty determined to keep this lead and kind of establish their dominance over Humber here. Not dominance, but just their play here. Looking for the inbound. Over to Kia Watt. Using their speed. Nice move, but can't finish. Could have been a big bucket there. Davenport working well inside. That basket was too easy there.
Not a lot of pressure, not a lot of response.
Need to have bodies inside. Can't let baskets like that happen easily. Nice takeaway there by Davenport. Fast break opportunity here. Grace can't get the basket away.
And as I mentioned before, this Humber defense, if they slip a little, and I feel like I've just seen a couple mistakes consistently, if it continues on, we're going to see this deficit increase.
Yeah, Davenport definitely making Humber pay for their mistakes. That could be another big one there. Big turnover. Just under 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. Davenport up by 5.
I will say that if Humber can keep the deficit to under 5 before the end of the quarter, they will still have the energy, the motivation to carry on, but I would not like to see that increase because it feels like the girls are looking a little defeated on the court, like they're, as if there's nothing they can do.
Well, yeah, getting those turnovers, it's a difficult game to lose when you're giving the ball over a lot. Coach Sharma definitely won't like that. Falkenberg, first shot is good.
Unsurprisingly.
We saw during the warm-up these Davenport players, all good shooters. They'll make you pay when you give them that open space on the floor. And there were just 2 easy shots right there.
Falkenberg also being the only senior on the team at a 4th year.
Yeah, she'll definitely be the one looked to. Nice job by Falkenberg forcing the turnover. Foul called there against Humber. And they are in the bonus now, so any foul that Humber takes for the remainder of the quarter will result in automatic free throws for Davenport. First shot by Mackenzie Wilkinson, second-year player out of Kalkaska, Michigan, is good. Chance here to extend the lead to 9.
One of the shorter players on the team sitting at 5'8".
It's a very long team here from Davenport. Just under 10 seconds to go. Humber trying to finish this quarter off with some points. Three-pointer just rims out. And that will do it for the first quarter.
Well, Andrew, Humber's got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work here to do indeed. Trailing 25-17 after the first quarter. And we'll be right back here after a quick break. And we're back.
Well, Humber clearly sitting down with Sharma there and discussing a new strategy. It's not a big deficit. This is totally recoverable.
Yeah, definitely not a good quarter by the Hawks, but not one that's game-ending either.
Yeah.
You just don't want to get that lead into the double digits. Then you're in dangerous territory, but 8-point deficit's definitely manageable.
There's just been a lot of unsafe passes, a lot of passes where people weren't looking or prepared for the ball, and you got to cut that out. Otherwise, this deficit is going to increase.
Yeah, they want to definitely cut back on those unforced errors. We saw a lot of those go up, just sending balls into areas with a lot of other bodies there, and maybe the easy play is just the one you want to make most of the time.
Absolutely.
Just find the open player and just try and work things there. We see a lot of those Humber players, they're looking a little frustrated with the way things are going here in this first quarter.
Well, they are playing their hearts out, and it's a little difficult when things don't go your way. Because for all effective purposes, I actually think that Humber deserves to win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been playing very tight on defense. Just on offense, that's where the problems have began, just with those turnovers.
It was honestly the last probably 2-3 minutes of the quarter where we saw Humber get a little frustrated and give up that defense. But for the rest of it, they've been playing very sharp.
Yeah, for most of the game, most of that first quarter, they've been just down by keeping the game within 3 points. Campbell Johnson, the jumper is good. Campbell Johnson with that trademark mid-range J, cutting that lead down to 6. That's just what Humber needs to start this quarter. Let's see if they can build off that. Nice effective screen there by Davenport. Ball worked inside to Falkenberg. Nice steal there by MCJ.
MCJ's a beast.
She is. Doing whatever it takes to cut into this Davenport lead.
First year Scott Nelson, which we've already seen sink a 3 earlier today.
And again with these unforced errors. Pass did not need to be there. Good job getting back on defense by the Hawks. Chance here. Can't get that layup to go. Good defense there by Falkenberg, just getting her body inside.
I love when players argue with the ref. Do you ever win? You never win. Why would you argue?
That's a good point, Brendan.
At any level you're arguing with the ref.
I guess the thought is maybe he'll get the next call, but again, highly debatable.
If anything, buy him some chocolates before the game.
Yeah, grease him up a little bit.
MCJ, what you gonna do? Well, nothing. All right, that's okay.
That was a tough contested shot and just finds the back of the rim. Open three-pointer.
Ooh.
Good bounce there for the Hawks. That one didn't go in, but
Falkenberg almost taking an elbow to the neck there.
playing her tough.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Look, I like playing dirty. That might have been a little too dirty. Falkenberg.
She was looking for the lane inside, couldn't find it. That's going to be a turnover. Davenport keeping up with his full court press.
I like Davenport's little sneaky move there.
Division II, you don't always have the most talented players in the world, but you got to find ways to win.
Oh, they're certainly hard working because they want to be Division I.
Yeah, exactly. Tony Grace with the ball. She's been very good in the first game, in the first quarter. Basket won't count.
And at least this lead has shrunk to 6 points as opposed to 8.
Yeah, Humber doing a good job on defense, not letting Davenport score in this quarter yet.
Nearly 2 minutes. That's pretty impressive.
Has been. But Humber only able to muster up 2 points in this quarter. They're going to want to add more. De Silva with it. Looking for a lane. She's guarded tough by Nelson.
Haha. Nice.
Some crafty play there by De Silva, putting it right off the Davenport players to keep the possession.
Oh, she appears to be injured.
And a little bit of discomfort. We're going to see a substitution here. Kia Watt will find her way back to the floor for the hurt De Silva.
Good trade-off. They're both good, like players that seem to hustle really close to the basket.
Not a lot of time left on the shot clock here. Humber's got to muster up a quick play here with 9 seconds to go. Another whistle here. I think they just have to make the substitution official. Should be good now.
It's always bureaucracy, man.
Watt working the ball inside. Not. That's another bad turnover. Unfortunately for Davenport, though, Tony Grace unable to corral that ball cleanly and will be back to Humber. Shot clock still running low, though. 5 seconds left to go. They got to put up a shot here quick. Kia Watt for 3. That will not go. That will be a 24-second violation on the Hawks. Ball will go to Davenport, excuse me. McInnery inbounds it. Falkenberg playing back. Unusual for her. Gets the screen. Shot is up and good. Davenport reclaiming that 8-point lead. And Humber needs a basket here now, big time.
Kia Watt walking it in. Muir. Aggressive play, but we've yet to see her score.
Ooh, not quite there. She was guarded toughly by 2 players there on the inside, one of them being Falkenberg. Mid-range J, no good. Campbell
MCJ.
Johnson with big rebound. MCJ.
Plays like every game's a championship, and I love it.
I love it too. Finds lane.
Come on. Oh.
Can't get the floater to go. Tough shot. Again, she was guarded by Falkenberg, who's just been planting her feet there right near the basket. Now will be Humber ball.
Defense is strong. It's a very low scoring second quarter so far.
As we mentioned before, defense part of the identity of this team.
Perhaps Davenport having an even stronger defense because we are having trouble getting in.
Yeah, it seems much the problem has been getting around Falkenberg, who's just been such a problem on the inside. She's always been there to guard Campbell Johnson or Muir, whoever it is inside. Nice tip there by Davenport, but Kiowa grabbing it. Nice hustle there by Davenport, but Humber coming up there big. Campbell Johnson with it. Double teamed in the corner.
And she still recovers. Dang, and it goes to Davenport.
Fast break opportunity.
Good weight, good patience.
Yeah, great job there by Madison Jones to wait out her defender. You get the easy bucket, and this deficit is now up to 10, and a good timeout taken by Coach Sharma here, so you don't want to let that lead go any further.
I'm sure all Rick Albro's telling his team in his third season is to keep it up. I mean, strong defense. They have a 10-point lead. I imagine keep doing that.
Yeah, not much that you can really add there. Humber, on the other hand, the message from Sharma has just got to be to cut that back on those turnovers. Those have been big here.
They've been killing us.
Yeah, no kidding. It's just been making things tougher for them on defense, which is part of their identity.
25 seconds.
Humber looking very frustrated here, while Davenport just looking pretty confident. They'll just want to keep doing what they're doing. This timeout's running out here.
There's a lot of drive to the basket, and yet I usually 2-3 person coverage, and unfortunately we just can't accomplish a lot off of that. MCJ and
Muir?
Yes, being the exception.
Even then, they've had a lot of difficult shots to make here. Campbell Johnson is not at an easy time, especially here in the second quarter. Only made one of her shots. Women will take to the floor again here. Kia Watt with the first touch. Campbell Johnson sets a nice screen there.
Kia Watt's been having a lot of ball control this evening.
Yeah, it seems like she's really their point guard here this evening. Campbell Johnson looking for a lane. That one's stripped away, but yeah, nice job there.
Kia Watt
for three, and it's good.
Thank you, Kia Watt.
Thank you, Kia Watt, indeed, cutting this lead down to 7.
She's getting a card after the game. That's Tony. I'm sorry, Grace. Yeah, Tony
Grace. You're right. Looking for a lane inside, pass it back out. Tony Grace puts it up for 3.
Ooh, close.
Not able to find the basket there. Chance here for Humber to cut back this lead even more. Open 3, no good. But with their own rebound is Wareham. Well, the new recruits here. Basket will not count, though, as Davenport will get possession.
We've got 2 new recruits on the court at the moment. We've got Cushney and we have Wareham, which is interesting. You might think that at a time like this. And Kia Watt, yes.
That makes 3.
Kia Watt looking like a veteran, if I'm going to be honest. Looked like she's been on the team for a year or 2.
You're not totally wrong there, Brendan. Falkenberg setting a screen there for a teammate.
Nasty.
Ball won't make it. Shot is up and good. The chance here for a 3-point play. Not what Humber has been looking for here. As Davenport will have a chance once again to bring this lead back up to 10. Shot is up and good.
Nelson has been hitting their free throws this evening.
All the players that's going to be a traveling violation. Another unforced error there. We keep talking about the turnovers, and they've been a big problem here for Humber this evening.
It is the narrative that we've been spinning.
Skaggs looking for a teammate.
Which is a cool name, I have to say. I like Skaggs.
Very cool name, Elise Skaggs. 5'11" forward, first-year player from Mooresville, Indiana.
Man, Kia Watt's really good at handling the ball and walking it up the court.
A great ball handler, very athletic. She's got a shot, too. We're seeing her do it all this evening on a tough night for her teammates. Three-pointer is up, no good. Nice box out there by Davenport. They get the rebound. Good job by Humber to cut back the fast break. Three-point attempt, bank and good.
That is a 15-point lead.
Yeah, and this is dangerous territory here for Humber.
Don't worry, Humber's going to sink like 9 threes in a row. I'm ready. Right here. Here's the first one.
Wareham works away inside. Traveling violation. Some great defense here by Davenport.
I didn't see it. It didn't happen. Put your whistles away. You're calling too much, refs.
Davenport working the way up the court. Finds Jones. Jones passes it to the point. Three-pointer, no good. Gets her own rebound inside. Can't get the shot away. That's deflected out of bounds. And they'll keep the ball with just under 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock.
And we have replaced Wareham with Afar, which, while shorter, Afar has actually sunk a three this evening, which has been key in keeping us in this game.
Absolutely. If you want to cut back into a big lead like this, you might have to depend on the three-pointers. Although Davenport's defense has been doing it all tonight from inside and outside. Open three-point attempt here.
Yes!
That's good.
Put your ladders in the sky.
That was Jessica Daniel. Three-pointer there. That was a little too easy, that basket, even though Kiowa did what she could. That was Tony Grace beating her to the inside. Alfar passing it out. Good job by Falkenberg there to force that turnover. Davenport ball again, up here by 14. Tony Grace passing it over to her teammate. Good ball movement here by Davenport.
Ooh, Kiowa with recovery.
A great turnover, or great job at forcing that turnover, Kiowa. Can't hold on to it though. Now it'll be Davenport ball with 2:46 left to go here in the second quarter.
It was a nice little sleight of hand on Davenport's part. Just a little touch, that's all you need to do to get it out of their hand.
Davenport not making things easy here for Humber this evening. Doing a good job forcing these turnovers. Tony Grace works away inside. Easy bucket for her.
It seemed to have little to no opposition.
Yeah, Humber not doing a good job with their inside defense.
Afar?
Nice move by Alfar to get inside.
My God.
She's been very impressive here tonight. Humber just doing what they can to keep up. Down here by 14, timeout taken.
Have I been saying Afar this whole time? I meant to say Alfar. Intentionally, in my soul, I meant to say Alfar.
All is forgiven, Brendan. Brendan, what do you think the message is from Coach Sharma here to his Hawks team here?
Stop shooting useless threes and don't pass the ball when nobody's looking.
Sound advice.
Advice I'd never listened to myself, but I would imagine that's the advice. There have also been a lot of little, for lack of a better term, little pokes that Davenport has been doing to cause Humber to lose control of the ball, and then they panic, and then the ball goes out of bounds, and that's a frequent turnover. I wouldn't be surprised if you found the statistics on that, if that was 30 or 40% of the turnovers we've seen this evening.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We've been talking about the passes, and sure, some of them have been a little wild or a little wide, but it's these little pokes, and Humber panics, and then the ball goes out of bounds. So
We
gotta
go for it.
An eye out for that. That's all.
Davenport has been also just quick to be on those double teams, just forcing these Humber Hawks to make these bad plays in the corners, and there's always a player there to guard.
And unfortunately, the deficit is starting to look almost as wide as it did last week against the Oakland Grizzlies. I believe that Humber's been holding their own much better than last week. Still, it grows concern in my heart, Andrew. It grows concern.
Gross concern here, too, on my end, Brendan.
But we have a whole other half of the game to play. We're not even done with this quarter, so
Exactly. If Humber could just cut this lead back to single digits, then that would do a lot for them and their confidence heading into the second half, but still 2.5 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Davenport doing a good job working the ball here. And that was Amia Vandergeld, fouled on the way to the hoop. She will get 2 shots. Humber, though, doing a good job cutting back on the fouls. They taking a lot of fouls in that first quarter. Not so much here in the second, so it doesn't look like we'll see a bonus situation here. First shot is good, as Davenport's been automatic from that free throw line.
Yeah, they are well trained. Looks like very little effort. It just bloop.
Just kind of, just shoots it in there, and just always seems to go in.
Oh, no. Oh, and you're going to pay for that.
Yeah, that's an easy bucket there. Davenport relentless on that full court press.
Oh, Kiowa with the rush. And
Three-pointer is up.
And come on.
Nice off job at the offensive rebound. Just rolls out. Foul there. A little tangled up there, trying to fight for that rebound. Davenport will get possession.
And we are 19, no. God, I can't do math.
18.
Thank you.
Davenport looking for the open pass. Shot won't go. Good shot to take, though.
Alfar, can she do something here?
No.
Hand it away, unfortunately.
Good pressure there by Davenport.
And Tony Grace gets an easy walk in.
Lead up to 20 now. This is not the position that Humber want to be in here. It's been, although early on it looked like it would be Humber's court, it's been all Davenport here in the later parts of this second quarter.
And you can see it in the players, that turnover there. There was no hustle to get back. They're like, there's the point. Whatever. We'll just take the ball back after. And that's a little disappointing, you know? You got to hustle even if you know you're not going to make it, because they might screw it up.
Yeah, exactly. And I hate to use this term this early, but it looks like Humber's looking a little defeated right now.
And also fouling out of control.
Well, that'll do it. The bottom of your screen was Ebony Beals, who was a part of this team last year. Big part of that team coming off the bench, always there to hustle for rebounds.
Absolutely.
Looks like the team could use a little bit of her right now. Timeout is taken.
Who we're missing from this lineup is Velasquez. We saw a lot of her last week, and she was a driving force to getting the ball in the paint and in the hoop, along with MCJ. And I really feel the loss of her presence this week. I mean, we have people who can drive the net, but haven't been able to get it in. Whereas I feel like not only being a fourth year and being a team leader, her presence would ultimately lift the team up to keep trying. She's one of those players who would have hustled back even if they couldn't get it, just to show I'm going to hustle every time. I'm not going to make it easy for you. You got to work for it.
Absolutely. I feel the same with the loss of Janae Giles here, who is on your screen, second player, the first player in yellow on the right side of your screen there. Has not played a single minute this game. And maybe that's because we know what her role on this team is going to be. We don't really need her in a tune-up game, but her loss definitely felt in this one.
Well, certainly for one, this is Division II, so we're playing the Americans, obviously a much tougher opponent than we expect to face in the regular season. And also, why injure our best players? I mean, MCJ didn't play too much last week.
No, absolutely.
Sorry.
No, I was going to say she's not getting too much playing time here. As this game gets further and further away, we might see her less. Kia Watt, floater, unable to make that one, though. Muir, that one just bounces in.
Muir, I think that's her first points tonight?
I believe so. Pump fake. open
Ooh.
shot just from just behind the free throw line. Unable to make that one, though.
That was an easy basket, too.
And maybe not quite able to set her feet, though, which might have done her in there. Shot clock turned off. 12 seconds left to go. MCJ looking for an open teammate. Muir. There's another bucket.
More. Hell yeah, Muir.
Cuts the deficit down to 18, and that will do it. Prayer of a shot almost went in. And that will do it for the first half. Humber trailing by 18 here, down 49-31 to the Davenport Panthers.
Well, I'm sure Sharma recognizes that his team is a little defeated. Give him a little bit of a pep talk. Give him a little bit of a game plan. Having a plan always helps, and they'll come in here strong and ready to do something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here after the halftime adjustments as both teams will go back to the locker rooms. We'll take a little bit of a break here. Once again, Humber trailing by 18 here to Davenport. We'll be back pretty soon. Stay tuned.
bumped the thingy with my shoulder, and it like the camera jerked, and I was like, oh shit. Well, that's good to hear.
Welcome back, and we're just about ready to get this second half underway. Humber really struggling in the late parts of that second quarter, really letting this Davenport lead grow, with a lot of turnovers really being the narrative of this one. And Davenport will look to keep their foot here firmly on the gas pedal and look to seal this win.
Absolutely, Andrew. I have to say that Humber's got a bunch of new players. Today's a bit of an audition day, you know? Let's see if you get to be in the school play. But they got to stop making wild passes. They have to stop going for threes that they're clearly not going to hit, and hold that defense. I actually do think this game is winnable. It's a steep little mountain to climb, but it can be done. And perhaps Sharma has given the correct plan to the locker room that everyone can follow.
Yeah, we'll see if they come out with the right amount of spunk and confidence here in the second half. Definitely can't keep things the way that they were going in that second quarter, where they really let things get out of hand pretty quickly. It looked like they could have their way in there in the second half, but eventually they just kept those turnovers kept piling up, and really were starting to be their downfall.
We're going to see a lot of the same players on court that we saw before. We're seeing Muir, we're seeing MCJ, we're seeing Kia Watt, we're seeing Wareham. Basically players we've been seeing all game.
And of course, as we mentioned before, Janae Zhao is really the captain and arguably the best player on this team, not playing tonight. But still, a good tune-up opportunity here for the Hawks. Falkenberg with it. She's been a big problem here tonight, setting a screen. Teammate open for three, and unable to get it in. Kia Watt getting in there for the rebound.
Taking the arm, getting the recovery.
Beckard with it. Finding Wareham, puts it up. No good.
Come on, Wareham.
Good job to box out by Davenport. McHenry passes it off. Another screen there set by Falkenberg, doing a great job there. Pass it back to Falkenberg inside. Shot clock running down. Open lane. Shot is up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Pass it off to Falkenberg. Easy shot, unable to put it in though. A foul there. Looked like that was, I believe that was Wareham going down.
Yeah.
Looks like she could be in some pain. Walking it off though. I think she's going to be okay.
It was a nasty fall, but she felt the right way.
Will be Davenport's inbound here. Up to Falkenberg inside, trying to force her way. Unable to, though. Backed up to the top of the key.
And that's a foul. One of many I assume we will see in this quarter.
Humber already 2 fouls in the early stages of this quarter. Not the way you want to begin things here.
Certainly not.
Scout Nelson, first shot is good.
Scott Nelson, I think, is a sleeping sniper. We've seen her hit nearly every shot that she's gone for. Now, obviously, her size gets in the way of bigger players stopping her out, but it seems to be effortless.
A lot of length here on this Davenport team, and having a 5'9" point guard here is definitely a big help. Kia Watt looking for a lane.
Oh.
Nifty move.
Oh.
Gets it off to her teammate. Back to Watt. Three-pointer is blocked. The big chance here. Unable to corral that ball in, though, for the easy layup. Nice shot there.
Oh, my God. That was a wipeout.
Tony Grace doing a great job forcing Humber to foul her there.
And that hustle you saw from Mia Campbell-Johnson to get back, I mean, that stopped the return. That could have easily been a point, but there was too much pressure.
Great hustle there by MCJ. We get to see that on a weekly basis here once the season starts in late October.
Tony Grace surprisingly missing the free throw.
And we thought that they'd be automatic here, but eventually she missed one.
Just swipe your debit card, take it off automatically.
She makes her second, though. Campbell Johnson inbounding it to Watt.
And that is a 21-point lead, folks.
Double team there. Sloppy pass there by Watt. And unable to corral that one in was Beckert. Tony Grace passing it over. Screen set there by McInnery. Back to Falkenberg. Nelson with it. Inside to Falkenberg. Nice pass, easy bucket.
Yep.
23-point lead here now for Davenport.
Falkenberg, the gentle giant who gently pushes the ball in. Muir. Ooh, come on.
She was guarded softly by Falkenberg. Thought she could get it over her, but not an easy shot to make. Inside to Falkenberg, trying to find a lane through.
Too much pressure. Tony Grace, out of bounds. Oh, never mind.
That will stay Davenport ball. Shot is in.
Oh, flawless.
Lead back up to 23, or sorry, up to 35. Watt with it. Pass it off to MCJ, looking for a lane. She's fouled.
And I'm sorry, Andrew, that's 25, not 35.
Or sorry, 25, yes.
35 would be much more depressing.
Yes. Apologies for both of our math not being on point today.
Look, I'm a commentator, not a mathematician.
And I once was in engineering school, not anymore. I don't got to worry about that anymore.
MCJ with the rebound.
Force her way inside, getting that big bucket. Wilkinson inside to Falkenberg, unable to put it away.
Missing the easiness.
Good job there by Muir to grab that rebound. Key Watt into the corner, looking for an open lane there. Was Beckert.
Look at the scramble.
Yeah, Watt trying to find it, unable to. That
nice.
Great
Watt
job
finds
forcing the turnover.
Beckert. Watt, and it's good. No, it isn't.
Nope.
Never mind. Come on, Watt.
There we go.
Watt.
Thank you, Watt. I think you said there.
lit.
Yeah, I think you said it best.
If you get 5 tries, you got to get one of them in. And Davenport will not be silenced as they score once again.
Campbell Johnson passed it off.
Beckard. Wareham.
Pass tipped away, but Wareham with it.
Very close, but no cigar. Tony Grace.
Inside, nice little move.
Denied.
No foul in that play.
You got to be careful when you're going up against MCJ. She does not care.
She knows how to play without getting the foul either, so you got to watch out.
Did you fight really hard to get in Division II? That's a shame. Just going to put her hand in your face.
MCJ out here taking names. You're grabbing the jersey of Falkenberg a little bit there, but no call. Great ball movement here by Davenport.
Yeah.
Into the
passing.
corner. It's up and good.
That was a very clean 3.
Just as the shot clock was expiring.
Oh, no, that's a 2. Guess she had her foot on the line.
That will only count as 2 points. Yeah, foot must have been on the line.
Kewat just walks it in over and over.
Almost there for the 3-point play, but can't quite put it in. Kewat, as you said before, doing a great job just slicing her way through pressure.
Complete freshman, but is definitely proving that she's earned her place on the team.
Yes, our sheet says freshman, but she's playing like a senior as she makes her first free throw attempt. The chance here to cut the lead down to 23. No good. Falkenberg
attempt.
with the rebound. Watt with it.
All that hustle, but still fouls.
No B. Just a common foul here. Side out of bounds. Miko Thomas inbounds it.
Ooh.
Tries to get the MCJ. That's going to go as a kick ball.
We're not in the schoolyard. You can't do that.
You can't do that. It's basketball, not soccer.
Or kickball.
Or kickball. MCJ looking for a lane inside.
Oh my God, the spins, the turns.
Oh,
and
it's good.
Playing with turbo, holding both shoulder buttons.
MCJ with a beautiful move to find a way inside for the basket.
Davenport, will not answer back.
Madison Jones puts it up, but she will be fouled and will go to the line 4-2.
And Davenport sits with a measly 22-point lead. Jones.
First shot is good. Davenport only missing that one free throw attempt.
We saw them practicing at the beginning. There were very few people who missed that exercise.
Would make my dad proud. Going to Raptors games as a kid, whenever someone would miss, he would just always go on these little mini rants about how professionals shouldn't be doing that.
That's fair. I mean, if you get paid millions of dollars, you should be able to get the ball in when you've tried it a million times before. But hey, if I was that good, I would be there. Kia Watt.
Nice pass to MCJ. Mid-range J, good. And she's been a big factor here in this third quarter.
MCJ playing with auto aim.
Making things look easy.
Jones. Grace.
Ooh. Nice job there by Watt to grab that rebound.
Look at Kia Watt. Hustles every time. It doesn't matter that they're down. It matters that she plays hard. Loses the ball.
Like as you said before, Brandon, just doing a good job getting that hand in. Great block there by Miko Thomas.
Necessary. Another up-and-comer. Another freshman on this team.
Yeah, first-year player trying to make an impact here. First-year players, not easy for them to earn minutes, and doing a good job here, showing what she's worth. Inbound there. Three-pointers up. Or
Falkenberg.
Another easy two-pointer by Falkenberg. So hard to guard her here tonight.
She's just taller and has more reach. Not a lot you can do. I mean, you just have to play more aggressively. Alfar.
Being pressured there in the corner. Gets the pass away to MCJ. Shot clock running down. Shot is up. Air balls it. Miko Thomas puts it in. Gaga shot quickly.
Come on, Mir.
That will be a 24-second violation. Humber down by 23 here. And we will see Anang hit the court. 5'9" guard. Second-year player from right here in Toronto, Ontario.
Swapping out for Watt.
Watt getting a much-deserved break. She's been working her tail off here tonight. Nice inside pass to Falkenberg, and she'll do well there.
Can't beat the reach, man. Just hands it to her, give her a half a second, and she'll just put it in at the net.
Yeah, how many times have we seen that play where they kind of just float up a pass to her and then just opens up a lane for her to get to the hoop?
You can't reach her without fouling her.
Tough. Ooh. MCJ, tough mid-range J that she misses there.
Slight misjudgment. That's Nelson?
Three-pointer is up and good. And Nang passes it off.
Muir. MCJ.
Had a little bit of space, but passes it over to the corner. Three-pointer is up. Now hit the rim and bounce out. That was Muir trying to save it, but unable to.
And I've liked Muir's playing tonight. However, I would criticize by saying it's been a little clunky. There's been a few clunky moments.
She's had a tough matchup here today against Falkenberg, though, so.
An unbelievably tall team. Humber, by comparison, is much shorter, with our shortest player being 5'4", and with their shortest player being 5'7", with an average of 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah. Yeah, you go through the list 6, 5'8", 5'9", 5'8", 5'10", 5'7", 5'8", 6, 5'11", 6, and then, of course, 6'4". It's a lot of length to compete with.
Yeah, it really shows in both defense and offense. Like, they'll head into a heavily contested area, and now you have 3 people with more reach than you, all putting their arms above you. What are you going to do? I mean, all you can do is pass out at that point, and then you have to restart the whole process again. And we've seen a few shot clock violations because of it.
It's just so easy for Davenport to get in there, get those double teams, and just really enforce which is the way that they want to play the game.
Yes.
Timeout is just about to finish up here. Davenport players already hit the court.
They're ready. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah, not much for Rich Albro to say to his team during the timeout except for keep it up, girls. You're doing well.
Keep doing it.
Keep getting those hands in there, just forcing those turnovers.
Give the ball to Falkenberg and then let her do her thing. I'm just kidding. All of Davenport's working really hard tonight. They're showing why they deserve to be a Division II team, and perhaps one day they'll be a Division I.
Maybe. Ball movement has been a big part of their game here tonight. It's those quick, clean, crisp, short passes. And, of course, just getting their paws in there on defense.
And their height allows them to do those big, tall passes.
It's very true.
With MCJ and Mira being one of the few people who can actually contest them.
First shot just rolls out there by Lee Skaggs.
Skagging it up. Will she skag it up again?
She does. A rare 0 for 2 from the line there. First time we've seen that tonight from Davenport. Only missing 4 of their free throw attempts here. Ball will stay with Humber. Inbound over to Muir.
Anang marches it in.
Can't find the lane. Alfar just unable to come up with it as that ball was by her ankles.
I did like the attempt where she tried to get out of there in order to see if she could bounce the ball off for another player and recover, but
nice and crafty.
Yeah, it was. What was that, Scout Nelson? What were you doing? No one was there. That's Humber. Don't pass to Humber.
Some poor scouting there on that play by Nelson. Anang looking for a lane.
Anang just playing with their heads. Oh, MCJ.
Yeah, that was a tough jumper. Contested there. Fast break opportunity here.
Defense set up now, though.
Yeah, Humber doing a great job getting back there. Not letting these fast breaks amount into much. Shot clock running low, 6 seconds. And that'll be a foul. Davenport in the bonus already here, so that'll result in automatic 2 shots here from the line.
Humber has been fouling a lot more than Davenport this evening.
Go ahead.
I think it's actually, in fact, the only way that they can contest the height and the defense is to be aggressive, and unfortunately it's just not paying off.
Skaggs here back at the line.
Ooh, Skaggs earns her place.
Gets her the friendly bounce there, trying to redeem herself from her last trip to the line.
Skaggs is a first-year player on Davenport as well.
She goes 2 for 2 this time. I think she heard you last time.
She heard me talking smack.
Anang with it. Looking for a lane, passes it off. Daniel on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe. Possession will go to Davenport.
It's a shame you don't see often jump balls. In the middle of a game, obviously.
Well, in college, the rule is really like no jump ball. It's just like there's a possession thing there, and then that just tells you who it goes to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Having actual jump balls in the play is just a professional thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not seen here at a college level.
Nope. I wonder why that is, though.
I'd love to see more of them, though I suppose with a team like Davenport, they'd almost automatically get the ball due to their monstrous height.
Here, Falkenberg, do your thing. They have a problem with the court here.
A lot of scuffs, I suppose. I mean, it's been a rough game. People have been falling all over it. I would not be surprised if it needs a little special treatment. That is a 30-point deficit. But don't worry, we're going to get 3 10s in a row. I'm ready. 10
Let's
3s
see
in a
it.
row. 3 10s in a row.
Nice quick pass there to get the ball inside. Unable to capitalize there. Some great defense by Humber to get bodies in inside quickly. Make that tough shot.
Unfortunately, Davenport's ball again, and they make 1 of every 2 attempts. So with Humber making 1 of every 3 or 4, just piles up.
Ball inside. Can't get the shot to go. Some tough defense there by the Hawks. Muir with it. A little trouble trying to get her way out of the zone. Over to Kia Watt.
That makes a lot of sense.
Davenport working the ball. Good job there to keep on to the ball. Get fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock. Puts it up again. Rolls out. Great work there by Davenport to grab that offensive rebound. That's blocked and foul on the play.
Ooh, that's rough.
That will send Madison Jones to the line. Another first-year player here from Thorntown, Indiana.
I feel like I've been seeing Jones make her shots for the most part. I would be surprised if she didn't get both.
Well, let's see how she does here. First one's good.
Well, that seemed easy.
Ooh, Brendan off with your prediction.
Well, frequently wrong, so that makes sense. Jones.
Ball inside. Good luck there. Unable to put it in, though.
Muir with the heavy defense. Utilizing that 6'2" height.
Davenport puts it up again. Unable to get it in.
How many
Shot
rebounds?
clock turned off. Open three-point attempt here. It's up. No good. As we end this third quarter, Humber trailing by a score of 71-40. For those of you not so good at the maths, that's 31 points.
Well, we haven't really seen a change in play. I mean, Humber is certainly giving it their all. But as I said, I mean, they're making 1 of every 2 attempts. That last little bit is not a good example because what was that, 5, 6, 7 volleys in a row before they got it in? But, oh, they didn't even get it in. So
Davenport making things very tough here, just as we mentioned all game really, their length, just not much Humber can really do to keep up with that.
absolutely.
Just making making it easy for them to make their passes, and Humber having trouble keeping up here. We're going to see if in this fourth quarter they can cut this lead back down. It could be nice to get it back
To a reasonable amount.
under 30 points. We'll see how Davenport plays their personnel here, though. If Falkenberg continues to be on the floor a lot. Not here to start this fourth quarter, though. I imagine they'll be resting her for most of this point down the stretch.
Yeah.
No point in risking injury to your best player.
Number 2, Emily Lange. You got number 10, Natalie Tucker. I think we're going to see a lot of just the first years here.
Mackenzie Wilkinson on the floor, second-year player.
Oh, yes.
And Elise Skaggs, another first-year player.
I think honorable mention from the freshman class of of Davenport is Scout Nelson. They've actually been doing a lot of good work this evening.
She's been very great this evening.
Hustling straight to the basket. Oh, quick break. I liked the thought. It looked good.
Looked like Davenport may have got a hand on that.
Yeah,
it's going to count as a foul, actually.
Oh,
Didn't think I saw the sign there, but she'll shoot free throws. First shot is good.
simple.
Nang, as we mentioned, didn't play much last year, but
This is the time. Ooh, that was close.
a lot of key players gone from last year. Looks like she'll have a big chance to get some minutes.
MCJ! Come on, MCJ. Do it again.
Not able to complete the play after a big offensive rebound. Misses the shot again. Another offensive rebound, though.
Look at the way she makes space. Just drops her shoulder a little bit.
Love it.
What? Ooh, air ball.
The shot clock expiring.
That's me playing on the court. Always air balls. Looks like I'm playing golf.
Davenport with the ball.
That's Jones. To Skaggs.
MCJ, good job stripping the ball inside.
Oh my
Can't hold
God,
on to
so
it, though.
much pressure.
Skaggs inside look. That's good.
Yeah. Skaggs using that height to her advantage. Sitting 5'11". Wildly taller than most of the players on our team.
Nice strip there.
Turnover, there goes Jones.
The way she was with the breakaway. An easy 2 points. 75-41 now the score. Anang working her way inside.
Good job, Anang.
Yeah, great job there to find some space and get the bucket.
And we might be able to make your dreams come true and hold it under 30.
Let's hope so. Open mid-range shot. Unable to get it, though. MCJ with the rebound. Working her way down the court.
Cushney, I'm sorry.
Looks like an offensive foul. Or no. Will it be 2 point or 2 shots, excuse me? I think it will be.
This is our second time seeing Cushney on the court tonight. She hasn't had a lot of play, so it's really interesting to see her play. I'm looking forward to see if she can sink these.
Let's hope so. First shot is up and good.
Oh, simple.
Clean shot.
She does it all the time.
Nothing to it. Another clean free throw.
You know, Cushney might be someone to watch this year.
Davenport lead back down to 30. Nice screen set up there by Lang. Over to Jones. Jones puts it up for 3. That bounces out.
Wow.
Foul called there.
That was a lot of grabbing.
Will be Humber ball. Didn't catch who the foul was on.
Neither did I.
And a timeout will be taken here. Pretty good start to the quarter here from the Humber's perspective at least. Playing some of that trademark great defense and even synced a few buckets.
I mean, they've lowered the deficit from the beginning of the quarter from 31 to 30. So, I mean, I feel we can only just see this from every 2 minutes lowering the deficit by 1 point each time.
Would be an okay quarter if that was the case. And of course, this is just an exhibition game against a D2 team, so it's a little bit of a good way to kind of measure yourself and just kind of keep things going into the regular season. You don't want too much of, running over teams going into the season. You want to face a little bit of adversity.
Oh, absolutely. And it's no secret that American teams both have more funding and competition and a higher player base, a pool of talent. So it's a wonderful way to measure a team like Humber. I think once we see them facing other regional teams, we'll see much closer, if not outright wins.
Absolutely.
A lot of good things to look forward to this year.
Humber did finish number 2 in their division last year, and they'll look to build on that and hopefully grab another provincial championship, as their streak of 4 in a row was broken last year.
Pushes in, gets it.
Great job to find her way inside and get another bucket. She's been money here this evening. Great steal there by Watt. Here's the fast break.
Ooh,
a little bit
he wasn't ready.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy pass there. Nice pass by Lang. No look. Over to Skaggs.
They may have practiced that before.
Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised. Kia Watt calling for a play. Guarded tough.
Gotta like that. Someone with a freshman having the confidence to call plays on the court. I like that.
Gotta have that from your point guard. Arguably the most important position in basketball. A nice give and go play there. Muir back to Watt, leading to free throws. Chance to cut into this 30-point lead.
Air ball, unfortunately.
Yeah, first one can't find the rim. Second shot hits the rim.
Perhaps Kia Watt a little in her own head.
Maybe a little exhausted as well. She's been really just hustling back and forth all evening.
She's been on the court most of the night, moving as fast as she can.
Coach AJ Sharma just, I guess, trying to figure out what he has in his players.
Yeah.
Especially his freshmen.
What
Jones with it.
What he has is a lot of turnovers tonight.
Exactly. Bounces off.
Anang.
Back to Anang. Nice give and go play. Unable to put it in.
That's
Muir.
it.
Great job getting the ball off the offensive board and in.
And I want Muir of that. That was terrible. I apologize.
Davenport lead down to 35. Muir fouling Lang on that play. She'll go to the line to 2. Or excuse me, looks like we had a scoreboard mistake. Lead is 31 for Davenport.
Same as the beginning of the quarter, and I would just like to not see it get to 40. That's my goal.
I don't think we'll see it get that bad. Just over 6.5 minutes left to go in this game. Humber looking pretty tired and frustrated from their end as they look to Sharma as what he draws up after this during this timeout.
As mentioned before, Humber is actually down both Felicia Vasquez and Janae Giles, integral parts of the team. Giles, Andrew, you mentioned earlier that she is a team captain, leader, high scorer.
Leading scorer last season.
Oh.
Really, she brings that hustle too, which is severely missed tonight.
I believe we've seen some of it tonight in the freshman class.
We have. But a lack of experience here, definitely not helping the Humber Hawks. First shot by Lang is good. Second shot is good as well. Lead up to 33.
Look at that hustle. Oh.
Great job there by Watt. Try and force her way inside. It's going to lead to free throws here. I believe the foul.
If Kia Watt stays with the team for the next 3 years, I would not be surprised if she becomes a significant leader.
Absolutely. Nice job there by Muir to grab that offensive rebound. Being pressured in the corner there. It's an offensive foul. Great charge taken there.
6:20 left in the quarter, 82-50. That we might get to 40. I hope we don't, but we might.
Lead is only 32 now.
A measly, a meager, a tiny 32.
Don't think we'll see Falkenberg hit the floor again, so.
It's not necessary.
No, not at this point. Airmailed pass there will be Humber ball.
Davenport really want to probably see what their freshman class can do as well.
Anang with it, looking for an open pass. Forces her way inside. Unable to put it in, though. That was a good opportunity.
That's Nelson. To Skagg.
That will be off Humber. Possession will stay with Davenport.
Cushney. Cushney fighting for the ball.
Great job.
Beckard.
Unable to put that one through. That's Anang with it. Open three. Just bounces off the rim. Almost made it. Another good shot by Anang, though. MCJ fighting for that rebound. Can't grab it, though. Nice little inside move there. Makes that basket.
Kiawat.
Open three. Just misses. But another good shot by the Humber Hawks.
Anang with ball control.
Good job finding a lane inside. She's fouled.
Nice.
That'll be a three-point play. Potential three-point play.
Davenport, for the first time, actually outclassing Humber when it comes to fouls. It's nice to see.
It is nice to see. And let's see if Humber could take advantage here of a big three-point play. She converts it. Lead back down to 31, right back where we started in this fourth quarter. And that's Scout Nelson once again extending the lead. Anang with it. Campbell Johnson didn't get the screen away in time, and Anang slips away. Over to Campbell Johnson, looking to get inside.
MCJ, even falling, is talented. Oh. Close three. By close, I mean a little wide.
Davenport back with it.
14.
Three-point is up. No good. Contested three. Tough shot to make there.
Alfar recovers. Oh, she's got so much more hustle than you expect her to.
I know, you see her out there, she's kind of small and skinny, but girl can ball.
Yeah. Anang, three. Ooh, air ball.
Nice attempt there to save the ball.
You need that hustle. It's necessary.
Yeah, from Beckard.
And that's the sort of stuff that makes you stick around for 5 years, is because you've been hustling this whole time.
Hustle definitely pays off. Nice
Nelson.
pass to Nelson inside. Lead up to 35 here. 3.5 minutes left to go in this one.
Alfar. Ball control. To Thomas.
Unable to get the pass.
Davenport reconvene.
Humber once again doing a great job on defense to cut out the fast break. And Anang grabbing that ball. She's been a bright spot here for Humber tonight. Work her way inside, unable to get it in though. Davenport slowing things down here. 14 over to Skaggs. McKinley was there, set a screen. Unable to finish was Vandergeld.
Thomas with the rush.
Unable to find a lane inside, pass it over to Alfar.
MCJ, what are you going to do with it? Thomas? Oh, close, but no cigar.
A nice little quick pass there by Becker to get it to her, though. Almost worked. MCJ with the rebound. Pressure's off. Over to Anang.
What I feel like I'm seeing is MCJ really give the freshman a chance to play. Like, at this point in the game, it's pretty obvious that with 2 minutes left, you're not going to come back, and she seems to be handing the ball off a lot to see what they can do with it. I have to respect that in someone who's a team leader, you know, someone who wants to see what the team can do, give them the chance to thrive, as opposed to just hogging the ball and trying to pull back a 35 point deficit with 2 minutes left.
Absolutely, and MCJ, and she knows tonight, like, her shot hasn't exactly been falling all night, so why not hand it off to your first-year teammates, see what they could do with it. Inside, and that's another bucket for Davenport. Lead up to 37 now.
Cushney.
Becker over to Jones. Or excuse me, over to Daniel. Over to Thomas.
Long after the whistle's gone, Alfar taking that shot thinking, hey, what can I lose?
Why not get a little bit of those extra practice reps in?
Yeah.
Miko Thomas gets the first shot in. Let's cut the lead down to 35. No good. Offensive rebound there. Traveling violation on Davenport. Humber ball. Just under a minute and a half left to go in this one. And besides Becker, all first-year players left on the court for the Hawks. So a nice little opportunity for them to see what they could do with it.
Look at that spin on Cushney.
Love it. Just unable to convert, though. Davenport's length just been so hard to contend with.
I feel like Jones has been doing a lot of wipeout shots this evening.
We've definitely seen a lot of those.
Three.
Good job to cut into that lead. Just down to 33 now.
Daniel, a new freshman as well for Humber, who we haven't been mentioning a lot this evening, but early in the game was off for injury, I believe, and is now back. Do it again.
Oh, just rims out. Over to Thomas. To Alfred, looking for a lane inside.
Cushney.
Nice inside pass, but unable to finish. Five-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Nice little move there to try and get her way inside as Lang passes it off. Goes back to Lang, three-pointer is up, no good. The fight for the rebound. And that will just about do it. Humber losing this one, 90-57. Tough loss there for the Humber Hawks, as keeping up with Davenport's length was just too much of a big task for them to keep up with.
Yes. Not much to say, frankly. Not to put too negative a spin on it, but the game has nearly been over since the beginning of the second half. We didn't see, unfortunately, an adjustment. The lead was held, if not extended, by a few points, and here we are. It's the power of a D2 team.
A-School, it's NCAA, is going to be tough to compete with, and Humber, for most of the game, did a good job holding their own, playing good defense, getting back on fast breaks, and not giving them anything too easy, just that length, though, from Davenport. Just getting their hands in there, kind of poking the ball out and making it easy for them to get their passes through.
Their reach, their height, they're a well-oiled machine. They weren't making unreal passes. My name's Brendan Nichols. I just want to say thank you for everyone who watched our stream tonight.
I'm Andrew Milani. Thank you for joining us.
Have a good night.
We'll see you soon.